Hey guys, Brian here, aka Adam from the Autograph Stash. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make some of my custom cards. Had a lot of you guys asking some questions and really want to help out the community here. So I'm going to start off by just basically opening up a 4x6 design here because that's the picture size I'm going to use. I did a quick Google search for some blood. This is going to be my background here. So I'm going to move the blood into the image here. And you're going to see it's not the right size. Not to worry, we're just going to beef that up here. Get that to be the right size. So, get this into place here. Okay, now after you got it the right size, it's important to move it around to the spot that you want it to be at. Remember, this is the background that it's really the meat and potatoes of your custom here. So I think that looks good. Got some cool spatter down here. Looks pretty good. Now we could just leave it at that, but we're not amateurs. So let's give this blood a little bit of texture here. I like using a rust texture. I think it works out really awesome for a lot of things. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull this over our blood. Now keep in mind it's not going to look right now, but you got to go with me here for just a minute. Have some faith. Cool. So that's looking pretty good. This is gonna pull in some awesome texture to the blood. Now what I'm going to do here, just to make it easier, I'm going to put this into black and white. Now this just does the top layer, so the blood is still the same. Then going to pull up the blending options here and really get that set up here. I normally just run through the filters until I find one I like. That's a pretty good one. What else we got? Yeah, I think that looks pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. So let's go with that one for right now. And then normally I'll duplicate the rust layer here a couple times. It might be a little bit dark. Cool. That's gonna look rad. So what you would want to do at the next point here would be to basically start making your borders for your picture. You know, I'm not gonna go into how to make a border. It's pretty basic for the most part, but just to kind of give you an idea of one way that you could do it here, just start off with the outside and kind of work your way in from that. Let's see here. So again, not gonna go into the whole thing here, but this should give you a good idea of, you know, kind of a general idea of how to make a border, right? So in here you could put your picture or your sweet spot or whatever you want to do. I think it's important to note too, when you're making your custom, you really want to design it if you're around if you want to focus more on the autograph or more on the picture. Lately I've been doing more on the autograph. You can see this is my Walking Dead custom here. It's got this huge sweet spot for people to sign on. I really like the way that one turns out. So I'm going to use this same border rather than take the time to create another one right now for you here. We're just going to pop that in here. Boom. Okay. Now I know it doesn't look like much right now, but just go with it. It's going to be pretty rad here in a minute. So let's start by clearing out some of the area here. Okay. We don't want that getting in the way of our picture and our title and our autograph spot. Cool. So I'm feeling pretty good about that part there. Let's see here. I'm just going to clear it out of the just going to clear it out of the way too for the rust layers. Not that it really matters, but oops, that's backwards. I kind of just like it to be the same for everything, you know. Huzzah! Yeah, you saw nothing. Okay, cool. So, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, clearing that out still. And again, this step's not even really needed. I'm just kind of doing it because I like to know that if I need to go back and change any of my layers, that it's going to be the same all throughout. Okay, so almost there, guys. You can see how that lightened it up. I'm just taking it off each layer at a time. Cool. So feeling good about that. Up next, it's a good time to, you know, throw in our picture. So let's take one of Robert Kirkman here, right? You can't have The Walking Dead without him. So just like we did with our blood picture here, we're going to open this up and really get this picture set off right. And we won't be able to get the whole picture in there, but that's okay. So let's make sure we get a couple of the zombies and definitely focus on him, right? That's what we're concerned about. Cool. I like that placement there. That's pretty good. Okay, so we got our picture in here now. Now would be the time where, you know, we want to put in the name for the person that we're putting in here. So, you know, make sure you guys spell check it, pull it up on IMDb, whatever you have to do to make sure you got the name right. For those of you guys who want to do Walking Dead stuff, the impact font is perfect. That's what I'm using here. Really, there is a Walking Dead font you can buy. It's stupid expensive, so don't even waste your time with it. The impact is just about perfect for what they use in the television show. So that looks good there. We'll work with that. Next, you want to work with the actual logo, right? Because you got to have a logo. Again, we're not amateurs. We're going to get this done right. This is just a logo I pulled up on Google here. And let's bring this up to the top so we can see it a little bit better. Huzzah! Okay. Cool. So if we put this on just the way it is now, it would look stupid and blocky. So we're just going to take off the white that we're seeing here. Doesn't take long at all. Huzzah! Cool. Gone. Okay. So now that we got that, we're going to bring it down to size here. And I'm going to put it right in this area here. It's okay if you got a little bit of overhang. In fact, I think it looks pretty cool when it hangs over the borders just a little bit. Cool. Feeling good about that. Now we could be done at this point here, but we really want the pictures to pop, right? I think one of the easiest way to do that is just play with the frame a little bit here. So what I like to do is put a little bevel and emboss that. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to bring it out a little bit so it really kind of like wraps around the image there. So if you want to see that, normal, boom, walking around, normal, walking around. That looks good, but that's not enough. Let's work with our logo down here. Let's make that pop out a little bit too. One of the easiest ways we can do that is to add a little drop shadow. Okay, so I know it doesn't look like much, but it does actually make a pretty big difference. Another thing too I want to do is add an outer glow. Now by default it goes to this white color, but let's get a nice let's get some nice blood color in there to really make it pop. Now to show you an exaggerated view of what we're doing here. See this down here? That's what we're working with right now. And we just really want to make a pop, so we're not going to go over the top, but you know, a little bit something just to bring that connection in there. Cool. I think that's looking pretty good. So there you have it, folks. That's how I do my custom cards. If you got questions, make sure to ask me. I'd be happy to help you out with it. Or if you have a series that you have some questions on, you're not quite sure how you want to do it, shoot me up. I'd be happy to help you out, man. Take care.